All right, what it is, you guys, it is yo girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Open. Because you got to hold your breath for justice, to see justice before all face to bleak. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, yes, still October the 22nd, 2025. I've arrived home. Because y'all know I was recording a video and Marcello called. So I had to stop the video and head on home because he wanted to talk to our daughter. So I left there and got home before the call ended. So here, now I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I was talking about. If this is on YouTube, it'll be linked in the description box. But y'all know I don't hardly do my description box, girl. So just scroll. It's right there. It's right before this one. So what I was talking about was a post that a prison wife left. She's advocating. She's using that time as a prison wife to do more than just be there posting about her outfits, her makeup, her travel things. Not that that's not good. That does help prison wives, because as a prison wife, you go into a deep, dark depression. Girl, I've been there, especially that first year of prison. Like, girl, I have been there, and you feel like it's only you and nobody can understand what you're going through. So it is so good that there are prison wives out there making that type of content. But also, let's think about advocating and doing other things, because it's a lot of prison wives that got some platforms, girls, that could do some things, that could move some chains, remove some chains, girl, and get some change. But we up here talking about some makeup colors and stuff like that. Not that it's not okay. I'm not saying it's not okay. But let's do other things too with our platforms, right? So this prison wife is actually bringing awareness with her platform. And she posted a post that I'm going to read it again. Prison food, this is not okay. And it says on the label, not for HUMAN consumption. Now, after reading the comments, I read a lot of them that people were saying they worked in those prison kitchens. There's also labels that say for cattle feed only, and also for institutional use only. So those are the labels that she's referring to, and simply asking, why can't they have regular food? Like just, we're not asking for cuisine, we're not asking for red lobsters and whatever. Olive Gardens and stuff. Well, that ain't even the hot spots no more. We're not asking for Cheesecake Factory for them. We're not asking for Golden Corrals, girl. We're not even asking for Chick-fil-A, girl. We ain't even asking for the 7-Eleven hot dog combo for them. We're asking for food that a human can consume. Allegedly. That's it. Because a human, HUMAN, has to eat if they're going to live longer than a certain span. Yes, we're supposed to fast, but you can't fast for a lifetime. So at some time, the human has got to eat, or the body does not stay alive. Also, while we on that subject, a lot of their water is questionable too, allegedly. So that's it. We're not asking for the most of the most. You want to eat, you're out here. They even say that about people that are unhoused, that they don't care if they eat because they should just go get a job. Just go get a job. Well, now you can't even say that. You got to say, go get 3 jobs and 4 jobs and get a side hustle. Why don't you just get a side hustle and 4 jobs instead of begging me for change? Girl, people irk my spirit because we don't realize you can easily be in those shoes. It is by the grace of God that it's not you. And if it is you, just keep praying. I pray there's a better day for you. But if you're not in those shoes, don't judge those that are, because those shoes can be taken off and put on you. And I have a perfect verse for that. It could have been me. You know I could have been and gone. But Lord, you allowed me to breathe another day. Lord, you allowed me to carry on. It could have been me with no food to eat, no shoes upon my feet. And if it wasn't for your grace, then Lord, it would have been me. Hey, what if it were you? Hey, you were up the road and gone. For some you didn't do, and it'd be decades before you get back home. Hey, what if it were you that was taken from your kids? Now their life you're missing. Your lucky stars, you better thank them that you ain't in this wicked system. The Lord knows that it could have been, yeah, it could have been you, holier than thou. But thank God that it isn't you. But it is all by God's grace that you are out here with the time, space, and energy to judge others. Girl, make that make sense. But just asking for edible human food. Like, for real, we are humans, right? We want human food. Girl, allegedly. So I scrolled the comments, and as this prison wife is trying to advocate, others are chiming in about their loved ones. You have those haters in the crowd, in the comments, and I wrote down a couple of their irritating, get up under your skin type comments that I know most of society feels like this. So why not air y'all dirty laundry out there? Okay, here it goes. Stay out of trouble and you can eat whatever you choose. Why is that so hard? Don't like the food? Don't go to jail. Don't go to prison. Issue solved. Don't go to prison. Obey the law. Here's one that actually might have a heart. Well, I mean, the crimes committed aren't okay either, but they should have at least decent food. But I mean, stay out of prison. Stay out of there. So they kind of lean back to that feeling, but they were trying to be empathetic because they realize, well, I don't know if they realize it could be them, but they realize that, yeah, you are still a human, that sometimes you made a mistake, sometimes you purposely, and you should be there. But we're not to judge that. We don't know the truth. Just because you carry convicted felon does not mean that that is rightfully so. And that doesn't mean that you have not been rehabilitated and deserve a second chance. Like, who honestly, like, I think of it like being in trouble for something I did back in middle school. I'm 44 freaking goddamn years old, and you finna hold me to something I did in middle school? Well, if you want to know holier than thou, by God's grace, I am out here on the street free with my level of freedom, because freedom comes in levels, right? So I have my level of freedom, which is higher than being incarcerated freedom, right? But we're bound by other things out here in society, allegedly. But in middle school, going to ninth grade, me and my cousin had this grand scheme where we were going to make some money. And it worked one time in the store with some receipts. That's all I'm going to say. We came home with the item and we came home with cash back, right? It worked. I did it again. We kept doing it. Oops, I did it again. We did. We did. And we did it the whole summer. And at the end of the summer, we got caught. We got caught. Baby, the person said they was going to take my picture, me and my cousin picture. I was hinting to my cousin, run, run, run. He wouldn't run. I couldn't leave him there, girl. I couldn't leave my cousin. That was my baby cousin. I couldn't leave him there. So I stayed. That's a little bit better than what Marcello cousin footed it and left him there so that he got this wrongful conviction. But I couldn't leave my cousin, so I stayed.